Welcome back everyone to episode 2 of Let's Play Craft of the World here on Gaming with Murel. In our last episode we built some basic fortifications to protect ourselves against night monsters, as well as started digging down into the earth to uncover some treasures. And we have a ladder here we placed. We're gathering some wood for a wooden hatch, as well as some more tools. We're going to have to try and find some stone that's not completely covered in water. We don't want our little dwarvies to drown. But we also need a few things to move forward. One of them is torches, which we haven't unlocked yet, so we're going to have to keep digging away at the timberworks, I believe it is. But that's good because that means we can also make some weapons for our dwarves, so they can protect themselves against the evil outside world. And this tunnel looks like it goes relatively deep, so I would like to explore that too. And we're actually going to do this by selecting this little bugger and taking control of him. And we are controlling him just with the WSAD keys. And let's see, so a lot of dwarf-eating plants. A strange glowing purple thing. Oh, but there is some stone over here. I'm actually going to release him for now. And take a look at what's going on up here. So he's collecting stone, or collecting wood, I should say. Let's see, some chitin and some wood. So we're going to go and make clubs for both of our dwarves. One, two, and we've just completed a task. Basic timber work. So let's look at the crafting tree briefly. This is the tech tree, and it shows you the various projects you have to complete in order to move forward. So we have unlocked the torch, if I'm not mistaken, as well as some basic armor. But we have other things to worry about before we do that. Oh, and it's mad at us again because I left it as me wanting to create. Let's see, that requires mana. So these are 2 spells, and I'm gonna put them in our use bar for now. But we're going to focus on this axe before we get too ahead of ourselves. So here we are. Oh, and that's iron, not stone, which may be why that wasn't working. Up here, oh, and we've leveled up. Another carpentry book, a ladder, and a dwarf. And here comes our dwarf through the magical portal. And up here's our mana. As you can see, each of these needs a little bit of mana to work. So what we're going to do is just place some of these magical lights, just so we can kind of keep an eye on what's going on. too far from the explored area. So that just means we tried to place a magical light too far away from somewhere we've already explored. I'm also going to throw a couple up here, just because at night it's nice to be able to see. So that's quite the cave system. Oh, and we've actually completed a task just by placing those. So we've unlocked basic cooking. And we'll take a look at that. It's raining, so I'd really like them to pick up the pace up here, but we actually have enough to make our hatch, our wooden hatch, to keep monsters out. So we're gonna throw this together. And place our little hobbit door right here. And there you go, so that's our door. I'm actually going to get them to collect a bit more stuff outside. Right now I'm just trying to find a good stone deposit that's not too far away. As we can see here, a bit of this part of the map is actually flooded just from all the rain, which isn't surprising. But it looks like this is going to be the best way to get the stone. So we'll send someone down there. Cursing again. And we are coming on night, so let's see if our second night is more eventful than the first. Now, you can't close the hatch to prevent anything from getting in. Truth be told, the hatch itself will prevent people from getting in anyway. Only the dwarves can go through that. And closing it is pretty much just going to block off several of your dwarves from the inside anyway. I find it's really hard to get them all to stay in there to begin with. Oh, and they're going to try to collect that throughout the night, aren't they? Oh, you wascally wolves. Look at that magnificent beard. They all have pretty wonderful beards. Well, all. Once again, the night's been relatively boring. Anyway, let's take a look at our new tasks. So find iron ore. We know where some of that is already, so that one's going to be really easy. As well as this make equipment and ironworks technology. All that really requires is for us to dig up some iron, more or less, as well as the cut 30 trees and the basic armoring, we can actually probably complete the basic armoring right now, so let's try and do that. We're just going to go to the craft screen, and we're going to go into here, this being the tools and armor and weapons. We're going to select the wooden hat, or wood helmet I should say, and lay this out. And we're going to craft as much as we can for now. Just to complete that quest, I was hoping we'd get enough, but it doesn't look like it. What does he... Oh, he has a club. Or no, he doesn't have a club. We made clubs. So let's equip these fellows while we're here. Basic carpentry. We'll give him a wooden helmet. There we go. So we actually completed one I wasn't expecting, which isn't a bad thing. Pleasant surprise. And we'll give him a club too, as well as a pickaxe because he didn't have one. And we're just toggling between our dwarves using these arrows. Give him one of those as well. And he doesn't have a pickaxe either. And our magical lights are wearing out. So I'm going to place a couple more, just until we get the required materials to make a torch. And what are you doing on the wall? No. They're still collecting food. So all in all, this has been the 2 quietest nights I've ever seen. And this would be why. This is what we were looking out for, this giant zombie, as well as skeletons eventually, and it looks like he's just being stopped by the natural formation of the earth, which is a nice little surprise, to be honest. And there's a skeleton. He's on his way, but I think he will be stopped by another one that's just stuck there. Oh, they're coming from the graveyards. That's what those are for. So he's been stopped by the natural formation of the land. This one got out. He's trudging along. Keep an eye out for him, because I think he may get through. He's stuck up there. Some more dogs, but I'm not seeing any skeletons over here. Which, I mean, I'm not complaining about. It's always nice to have a little bit of a break. That being said, let's zoom back over here, and oh, the ghosts stole the hat. I thought they killed someone, but no, we're lucky. And that skeleton's stuck there, so overall, we really lucked out with our spawn here. But let's go back into crafting while we have the chance. And what should we make first? I think... we don't have enough iron for any of this stuff. let's once and for all make this stone axe and get it out of our hair. There. So that's unlocked a few other things. But we're going to go back about our business and actually equip somebody with the axe. He's already... What we're going to do is we're going to give it to Wall, just because he doesn't really have any proper equipment as of yet. And truth be told, I like his name. Now our rooster got in here. But skeletons and zombies don't seem to be able to get through. So let's get them mining some of this. We're getting the stone, but we really do need iron. So let's just cut all of this out. And now that it's morning, we survived our second day. What we're going to do is just end the video here. As you can see, the monsters are exploding in the sunlight. So we're really set for the day. Just all we need to do is continue working, expand, gather resources, and we can do that without fear of being attacked now. The skeletons are heading back to their respective graves, which it looks like you can destroy, so we may try that at some point. But for now, we're going to call it a day, and thanks for watching Let's Play Craft the World here with Gaming with Murel, and I will see you guys next time.